When I look at the big 6 countries we've been studying in AP Comparative Government for the past semester, I see a multitude of different ways that governments and societies function. Some of these elements the United States would be wise to adopt, while others should be avoided at all costs. One policy I particularly liked was the United Kingdom's short national campaign period of less than 8 weeks. The short campaign makes sure citizens don't get tired of politics and prevents it from becoming a dragged-out horse race. The UK system stands in stark contrast to the typical national campaign period here in the United States of almost 2 years. If the United States was to adopt a shorter campaign period, presidents in their first term of office could spend more time running the country and less time worrying about re-election. On top of that, people would be more likely to pay attention to the election if it was only for a couple of months and not drawn out for years. It is important to note, though, that the UK has a simpler system that makes this easier, where citizens don't elect the Prime Minister directly, but instead only vote for the local member of Parliament. On the flip side, I think the United States has to actively avoid the low voter turnout that plagues Nigeria. Since 2003, voter turnout for presidential elections has been falling, with a recent low of 35% in 2019. This causes very few people's interest to be represented by the government and government officials less likely to be held accountable for their actions. The United States is in danger of following this path because U.S. voter turnout has been declining, creating a remarkably low voter turnout ranking when compared to other industrialized countries. In 2016, for example, voter turnout for the presidential election was as low as 60%. To stop this from happening, government officials have to make voting easier through mail-in ballots, longer voting periods, and easier voter registration. Ultimately, the fate of our country is in our hands.